What is going on, everyone? This is Flip, and today I'm going to be playing some 15 plus 10 training games for this upcoming chess tournament in February. Um, the last game that I tried to record, I got destroyed in like 10 moves because I was being dumb. So yeah, let's go ahead and let's play some chess here. It starts with e3. I mean, I don't really want to allow d4. If you can prevent your opponent from taking central space, that's usually a good thing. So I'm gonna go ahead and start with e5. And okay, so he's gonna go for like some Nimzo-Larsen. So yeah, that's honestly a pretty smart move order because I typically don't like playing these Nimzo-Larsen positions with a pawn on e5. I usually prefer to play d5. So that's actually a very clever move order by the opponent there. Um, I'm already not very comfortable in these positions, but we'll just continue normally. Already looks like I've made a mistake. I'm gonna go d5. Usually you can tell if you don't make like the most accurate move if it doesn't continue the line in the top right. But I mean, I should be okay. I doubt I made a losing mistake within 5 moves. I'm gonna just go bishop d6 and queen e7. F3, he obviously just wants to go like e4 or just launch his pawn with g4. I'll go queen e7, maybe trade his bishop. Yeah, just g4. Okay. Um, I don't see why that's really a big deal. I can always route back around this way and support the a4 pawn break. He goes here now. And okay. Obviously, I'm just not gonna castle here. There's no reason to. Um, I feel like continuing a4, if he takes with knight, I should be able to sack my rook. Like a4, knight takes, rook takes, ba, bishop a3 looks very strong. Like king d7 and rook a8, but I don't know if that's too slow. Let's see. So we go a4. He takes, we take ba. So yeah, I go bishop a3. He doesn't really want to take me. So a4, knight a4, rook a4, ba4, bishop a3. Say, I don't know, queen d3. Um, bishop takes b2 check, king b2. And then I mean, I'm just gonna go for it. My intuition tells me that this should be okay. I mean, I'm just opening up his king. And then if I go knight b4, he goes king b1. I do prevent queen d3. But then he has queen b5 check. Queen b5 is actually kind of an annoying idea that I didn't really think about at first. Queen b5, if I move my knight, it's a check on the king, and he also hits b7, so c6. No, c6 still works. Let's see here then. Maybe knight a5. No, because then if I go knight a5, then queen b5 is strong. If I just continue bishop a3. Oh, Bishop a3, queen d3, I would take and then play knight b4 with like d4 coming, and that just looks very strong. I'm gonna go bishop a3. I feel like it should just be good. And if he takes me, I mean, there's no way he's surviving that. King b1, I would have knight b4 and good night. Yeah, so he goes for this. I mean, if I take, he's gonna go queen takes. If I castle, and then he takes, that's annoying. I'm gonna take first to try to get queen takes. And then maybe I'll play knight a5. Knight a5, but then he just goes back. Queen b5. I'm just gonna castle maybe. And if he takes, yeah, I'm gonna go for castles. He takes my pawn, I'm gonna go queen a3. I don't really see much of a reason why I should be worried about this. I'm just gonna go knight a5 here. With maybe c6, knight c4 ideas and all that good jazz. I mean, I guess he can take on e5, and I'm probably getting destroyed here, for being honest, but I don't know. His king's open. Calls my bluff. I'm gonna go c6. I mean, whatever. And game of chess is never over until it's over. Knight c4 would be bad. I go knight d7. Maybe I go knight c5. Okay. I'm gonna probably go rook a8 here. I'm gonna go rook a8. Pressure on his a4 pawn through my a5 knight. I'd clear my throat. Let's see here. Wants to put his knight on one of these squares to try to come get this bishop. He's also just further preventing d4 in some positions. I was thinking about maybe like d4 and some queen deflection or something like that. I'm gonna start with knight c5 and attack his bishop. And let's see what he does here. I mean, that last knight move stopped his bishop from being able to retreat. I can always take on d3, gain a tempi. Not really gain a tempi, but just take with check. And I mean, still this position does not look simple. Because my knight's going to come to c4. He does not want to take cd. But I think he already made a mistake. Like, sure, I'm down. a rook and like a pawn, or let me see. I have two minors. He has a rook and two pawns. Okay. So he has a rook and two pawns for a knight. So I would say that's not like the worst thing in the world. I think I just take on d3, queen takes, and go knight c4. Is the idea. Or I could just take on a4 immediately with my knight to tempt his queen. Hold on, where does his queen even go? His queen's actually like trapped. Oh my god. It's knight a4. Because my queen cuts this whole diag. This holds a square, this holds a square. If he goes back here, I would have queen a3. This has to be winning. Just no fucking way. Pardon my French. Yeah, like, just this check and I just win. Maybe it's not that simple. But I feel like it has to just be very, very good. I guess he has king b1. I at least have a draw. Queen a3, king b1, queen b4. Like, I just take the draw. I mean, why not? Yeah, I think just taking the draw here was the best course of action. Oh, I did not see knight b3. I mean, now I think he's just worse though, because I can just continue c5 with the threat of c4. He can't play c4 to prevent that because then dc4. I think he's losing. c5, c3. Or just go queen a3 back. Yeah, I think he's losing here. And if he just moves his bishop back, I'm gonna go c4 anyways. His knight is pinned. Fucking cat. I mean, have you ever seen something like this before? Like two knights just hugging each other right here? I don't think that matters. I'm just gonna continue c4 anyways. He takes on e6, fe6. And what do you play here? Any move that attacks my queen, I'm gonna play like queen b6. Because, like, my pieces are all really well coordinated here. And, like, his 2 rooks are just not in the game. He's basically down 2 rooks right now. I just cannot allow them to open up the position for the rooks. That is the main thing I have to try to prevent here. Honestly, this whole a4, knight a4, rook a4 is probably not even good from an objective standpoint, but from a practical standpoint, I just saw that I was going to be opening up his king, and I just get a very practical attack. Like, maybe he can defend, but I like to go for positions that seem good practically. So he's going to try to go for h6 here. And then let me think here. If I play pawn takes b3, h6, take on c2 with check, he takes back, I go queen c4, so I'll draw arrows. So takes here, takes with check. He just goes back, I give this check, and force him to take anyways. Let me see, so takes, h6 takes. He just goes here. Now I go check, I force him to take. And then the C file opens for my rook. And he should just die. So takes h6. I mean, it just seems like it's winning. Takes h6, takes. He takes right away. I cannot go rook c8. So takes h6, takes. If I go here first, he has this maybe? No, because then I have queen c4. I think this is fine. I'm just gonna do it. Like, my instinct tells me there's no fucking way he survives this. Like, it should just not be possible. So he captures back like that. Now I feel like knight takes here has to just be the kill shot. Knight takes here, I attack his queen. Yeah. I'm gonna play it. If takes, I take here. Like, I just fucking destroyed this guy. Wow. Because he doesn't even have queen c3 because my knight. Queen d4 doesn't work because of double check, I think. Yeah, now I take here. He goes here, I have check, and I just win. Goes queen c3, and then I mate. Wow. That game was intense.
I'll stop breathing, lie awake in the night, fight the feeling. Fuck love, I'm a mess for a reason. 6 feet in the dark for the season.